Okay. Sorry. Got my fingers caught in my hair. Can you believe it? Anyway. um, yeah, it's a rat nest, I got to tell you. There's a reason I'm not going to go get a cut right away, but I won't tell you that right now. I'll tell you that some other time. There's This is Elvis Presley, Love Me Tender, October 28th, 1956, on the Ed Sullivan Show. So let us watch this. Now, the reason why I picked this video, which I picked out of a group of them, was Angelina and Elvis were the closest in age when they sang this song, I think, with this video here with Elvis, okay? Angelina, on the one I'm going to do with Angelina, she was pretty young. I think she was about 10. And I don't know what age Elvis was here, but he looks like he was in his early stages of his career, so probably in his 20s, early 20s even. But so that would put them about 10 years apart. That's about the closest I think that they're going to get. So I just thought it might be interesting, even though it's an old black and white movie film and all that. But let's listen.
Now Elvis is going to sing for you the theme song of his new 20th Century Fox picture, and later in the evening I want you to meet Robert Webb, who directed it. Now the song, as he does it in the picture, Love Me Tender, is when his three brothers have come home from the Confederate armies. He's the younger brother who's been left back home, and he sings this song to his mother and his young bride. This is Love Me Tender.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me when we are far apart. I'll be with you even then, deep within your heart. Well, in love me tender, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
So, yeah, that was, I'm going to say some stuff and I'm going to get crucified, but I'm going to say it anyway, okay? Crucified by the rabid Elvis fans that come on the channel and can't stand the fact that I have an opinion, and I say stuff, and I don't like the characterization that I put myself out as an expert. I do not. I am a carpenter. I am not a music expert in any way, shape, or form. However, I have been walking around the planet for 68. In less than a month, I'll be 69 years. and I've listened to music my entire life. I've listened to Elvis for decades, okay? I don't think I've ever said I don't like him. I don't ever think I've said he's anything other than a great singer and a great performer and a great entertainer, okay? Now, but I have said I'm a rabid Angelina fan, and she touches my heart and soul like no other singer ever, including everybody, has ever done, okay? So why me? Why is there that connection? I don't know. You know, maybe Angelina has a hammer and she's a secret carpenter on the side. We have a soul thing from that. Who knows? But in any case, yeah, I do take offense to that because, I don't think I put myself out there as an expert. I try not to. If I say something, it doesn't mean I'm an expert. It just means I have an opinion, and I have a YouTube channel where I express my opinion, and, some people find it entertaining and some don't. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I also allow anybody to come on my channel and voice their opinion. I also seldom criticize, although I have got back. I have been a little feisty at times, but I believe in the freedom of speech. So go ahead, say what you want to say. There's also can be consequences to freedom of speech. Those things like people get back to you and say nasty things or mean things. I don't want that to happen on this channel. You know what I want this channel to be? I want this channel to be a sanctuary where you come and you listen to good music, enjoy, have a little fun, but not the kind of fun like mean fun, just good fun, and that's what I hope that the channel will bring is that. I don't want a channel where people are yelling at each other and fighting over who's the best and all that. I don't put these videos together for that. That's not the reason. The reason is it's beautiful music, okay? Both. Elvis has a great voice, he's a great entertainer. This video shows me, this is what it shows. This is the part that I'm going to get yelled at for, I already know, before I do it. Well, maybe not yelled at, but, some people are going to be offended that I would say such a thing. This was early in his career. I don't know when his first appearances were. I forget, but it was the early 50s, I think. I know it wasn't in the 40s. So this is 56, I think, this one. So that's early. I was born in 1955, so I wasn't around for these performances at Ed Sullivan. I watched some Ed Sullivan Show, though. When the Beatles came to town, I watched that, that kind of thing. And, so early in Elvis's career, you can see everything that Elvis eventually became as an iconic singer, an entertainer, and a performer, okay? And all the other things everybody else likes to throw in, that he's a humanitarian and all these other things. Okay, all that too, all of it. Same thing with Angelina. She's the best, period. The pile of stuff that makes her the best is enormous. And she's still a kid. And but yet she has done so much in her life and has shown me a lot through the videos, behind-the-scenes videos and all your other things, that she is a person of great character. I'm not saying, when I say that, that does not mean Elvis wasn't, okay? Just because I say something doesn't mean I'm saying it because Elvis wasn't. That's not it, okay? Elvis was Elvis. Two stand-alone iconic singers. Angelina, I believe, one day will be right up there, if not surpassing people like Elvis, Whitney Houston, some of Angelina's other inspirations and people that she learned from for her whole life. Billie Holiday is another one. Ella Fitzgerald, Etta James. The list goes on and on. Angelina, I see Angelina as someone who soaks in all the music, all different kinds, all different singers, all kinds of styles, mostly jazz and old school music in the early days. And somehow, she has the musical talent and ability to pick out the stuff that's good and use it and incorporate it into her own style. And then she, the other stuff she, may or may not use at a later date, but it doesn't fit at that particular moment for that particular song. She's a genius. She's a musical genius, in my opinion. She's a prodigy. And I know the Elvis fans are going, oh, no, she's no good, or she's not that good, or she's okay, but, yada, yada. Like I said, you can have your opinion. This is my opinion, okay? And just let me have it. And if you want to argue it, that's fine. I'm not going to respond because I just feel you're entitled to have an opinion, okay? And I don't have to agree or disagree. I don't have to respond or not respond. I have no obligation. I just, if you want to comment, please do. Okay? If you don't, then don't. You know, that's the way it goes, right? That's the way the cookie crumbles. So on this one, what I see is first of all, Elvis, as I understand it, from reading and seeing, I think it was actually in a documentary about Elvis, that especially on TV, they weren't going to show Elvis below the waist because they didn't want him doing the dancing the way he used to do it, you know. It was too, I guess, suggestive or too, what would you call it? It got the crowd overexcited, especially the ladies in the crowd, okay? The girls. And it was almost pornographic, I think, in the mind of a lot of people, the way he danced. I never saw it that way, but it also didn't excite me that much either. It just didn't do nothing for me. But his voice is really great. So what I see here is this, you know, they're not showing him below the waist. Maybe that's part of the time frame when he wasn't really allowed to be shown below the waist by the censors at that time. And then he's also a little subdued in a way, but it's a nice quiet song anyway. It's really not a big hoot and holler, hooray, hooray song, right? It's a quiet love song with a nice message. It doesn't require a lot of other stuff, you know. Now, Elvis being Elvis, I'm sure he's got performances where he did a lot of stuff because he's a performer and an entertainer. But in this one, he was pretty subdued. But yeah, you can see all the things that he's kind of known for throughout the years, they're here. But they're not maybe fully developed, or he hasn't put them to their full capacity yet. But they're here. You can see him and what he does. Some of the way he says things, some of the way he does things. You know, you can see all that at its early stages. And it develops, of course, into he was a massive icon by the time he was done with his career. Which I don't deny, and I don't say he wasn't. He was. He is. He's still an icon. Okay? Let me say that. Does that mean Angelina's no good? No, it does not mean that. Okay? Angelina is the best singer I've ever heard in my life, period, hands down, bar none. Okay? Why do I say that? I've said it a million times. She touches my heart and my soul like no other singer has, consistently. Has Elvis touched my soul? He said, yeah, I already said. He's got several songs that will bring me to tears. One of them, for some reason, is In the Ghetto. I don't know. For some reason, that one just touches my heart. But, you know, every song? No, absolutely not. You know, I enjoy his performances. He's an entertainer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Angelina doesn't do that kind of stuff. She just sings, okay? She's able to get to me just singing. She doesn't have to do anything else, okay? And matter of fact, she doesn't even have to be in the picture. It's just her voice. I like having her in the picture, but she doesn't have to be. Ooh, what a rant I've gone on here. I haven't had my computer for 2 days, well, almost 2 days, and I haven't had a phone for a week and a half. Can you believe it? Do you think you can live without a phone? I can't, okay? And all my financials got hacked, and I've been dealing with straightening that out, and I'm still working on it. But I did get my computer scrubbed today. It's all clean, nothing on it. They did find some stuff, though, so they had to get rid of that. And I also got... my phone wasn't working, and I finally got a place that could fix it, and they got it working today. Hopefully it stays working, knock on wood. And that is essential for, you know, even if you want to call in, my credit cards got hacked again today, and I wanted to call in the fraud, and my phone, I don't have a phone. You have to call in. If you borrow somebody else's phone to call in, they do a two-step verification. It requires your phone number so they can text you, okay? And it's like, I don't have a phone. That phone number doesn't work. I can't get it. The phone doesn't work. I transferred that phone number to a different phone. That phone also broke. I don't know why. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows nothing, right? Okay? It's a Samsung phone, too. It's not even an Apple. But, you know, the list of things that have thwarted my daily life are abundant in the last couple of weeks. Don't need it, don't want it, but there it is. And maybe it's all piling on now. And after this, the clouds will go away and everything will be sunny, okay? That's what I'm hoping for. The bright spot coming up is I'm going to see Angelina live in Las Vegas. That's, you know, if things are bad, I'm waiting for that. That's the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So, yeah, things have been pretty, not really that great. A lot to deal with, and it's not, my normal routine is completely disrupted. But anyway, I wanted to get these videos out to you. I wanted to do a few videos before it gets to be too late. And it's been one of my driving forces to get up and running so I can do that today, okay? So if I quit talking, maybe it'll get done, okay? So there we go. Let's stop this video right now. Thank you, Elvis, for that performance, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.